colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself.
台北市私立复兴实验高级中学数位学习中心摄影棚设备启用典礼，典礼开始。好，我们现在请董事长、校长以及 Mr. Finch 为我们到前面来，为我们按启动钮。好，请启动。在我们的贵宾按下启动钮之后，我们的数位中心摄影棚正式开始启用。现在我们请校长致辞。
得坐这里，就这里坐吗？董事长，各位贵宾，各位学校的同仁，还有我们的学生们，这是校长的梦想。这个梦想大概在5年前。我就希望学校能够有一个很棒的一个教室。那这个教室里面呢，学生可以在这里学习，老师可以在这里教学。那么我们就把老师的教学跟学生的学习就可以全部都录起来。那么之后就作为学校里面的一个 model teaching 的一个地方。之后我就会访问了好多的学校。我记得跟唐主任、科主任、好多主任一起去看过新加坡的学校，看过上海的学校，看过北京的学校，看过美国的学校。那么我看到每一个学校里面大概也都会有一个像这样的一个设备。那这个设备呢，就是如果我们在这个地方演讲或者是做一些活动的话，那全校每一个班上都可以看得到。那么之后我们就在英文的课程里面，我们有复兴 News。那我在想，有一天如果有一个学生在这里广播新闻，用中文或英文，那全校的每一个教室里面都看得到，该有多好。那于是，在校舍改建的过程里面，我就把这样的一个想法放进去。那这个得到了一些校友们的一些支持，所以呢，这里的设备的大部分的设备器材是由我们校友捐赠的，有2位校友共同来捐赠这样的一个设备。那我今天没有请他来的原因，因为他出国了。那我希望以后我们等到正式用的比较成熟的时候，能够再跟他们，让他们再看看我们这样子的一个设备。那很感谢董事长在整个校舍改建过程中间，董事会对学校里面各项设备的支持。那然后我相信我们的孩子未来在这样子一个设备里面，他应该可以学得更多更好。同时我们也可以利用这个教室跟世界接轨。那今天我们有一个贵宾是从美国 Chandler School 的校长 Miss John， please stand up. Let know you. 另外呢，有他们的学校的董事会的黄医生，还有他们的一位老师 ，We welcome you。那今天一起来，那也代表了另外一个意义，就是以后我们有机会可以跟国外的学校在这个地方，再用这样的一个设备，可以跟他们在线上面就能够可以共同有教学，可以一起在分享教学的这样子的一个机会。所以呢，这个摄影棚事实上它是扮演了多功能的角色，除了是摄影棚之外，它也是一个远距教学的教室。那很高兴今天这样的一个设备能够正式的能够展现在大家的面前，我也相信所有的老师还有所有的孩子会非常的高兴。谢谢大家，谢谢。
谢谢校长。那先顺便讲一下，刚才看到的摄影棚这边是绿色的，可是在旁边的电视的荧幕上面是到时候我们播放出去真正观众看到的样子，就是后面会有一些图片，但是我们在摄影棚里面看到的背景是绿色的。麻烦请董事长致辞。OK
我们的贵宾黄大夫，还有 Mr. Finch， 还有英文老师、校长，各位主任，各位老师、各位同仁、各位同学，大家好。今天现在是我们复兴历史上又一个新的一页，因为刚刚校长说了这个教室是多功能的，不但我们全校有任何的活动的时候，都可以立刻的大家看到，甚至我们这个也是跟世界接轨的一个场所。所以说这一刻在我们复兴来说也是历史上重要的一刻，真是非常高兴。现在科技的发达让世界缩小了让人与人之间的距离更拉近了这样的设备，刚刚校长说了，他已经梦想了5年。那我们复兴许多的梦想，在我们大家共同努力之下，逐渐的完成我们的理想和梦想。校长、主任、各位同仁、各位老师在复兴这么多年来，在大家共同携手同心努力之下，我们复兴日新月异，越来越好。当然非常非常感谢所有的同仁，也感谢家长和校友更感谢就是说各位同学在复兴这个园地表现那么好让社会各界对我们有这样的这个赞誉。当然我们复兴要更努力，我们不但要做 No.1， 我们希望我们要做到 Only One当然在此这个时刻祝福大家健康平安，复兴更好。谢谢大家，谢谢。
谢谢董事长。我们常对我们的学生说，我们要让世界走进来，让自己走出去，而且我们也要用我们的科技迎向未来。所以我们就有了复兴的摄影棚。那未来在这摄影棚里面，我们可以从事远距教学。各位看到前面这台银色的机器，就是未来做远距教学所使用的设备。那我们未来也会在我们这边播放我们的复兴的电视台的播报我们新闻。所以现在我们就请我们的复兴电视台来为我们大家播报一段新闻。
董事长、校长、各位贵宾、各位老师、各位同学们，大家好。今天是中华民国国庆日， 我们在今天正式的字幕机跑掉了，不好意思。
在摄影棚里面，常常都会有那个 NG 的情况，就是预演了一下 NG 的状况，为大家示范一下 NG。
董事长、校长、各位贵宾、各位老师、各位同学们，大家好！今年双十国庆，全校师生以欢欣鼓舞的心情举行国庆日庆祝大会，并同时正式启用数位学习中心及小学电脑教室。复兴正式迈向多元数位学习的时代。数位学习中心的成立，它可提供校园即时现场 live 转播、远距教学、教师教学实况录影、教学演示，结合网络随选视讯系统，并可提供高中社团实习场地及校园电视台等多功能的现代化教学。今天是复兴历史性的一刻，让每一个复兴人心中充满感谢与感恩。经过这么多年的盼望与努力，理想终能一一实现。这节新闻播报完毕，谢谢大家。
谢谢我们的主播。好，大家可以看到，其实我们前面这一台是播报机，那只要看到播报机，那它脸可以对着镜头，就不需要一直低头看稿。那我们昨天就把所有的稿子全部打到电脑里面，用播报机播报出来。那我们现在想请问一下，我们的贵宾有没有兴趣为我们示范一下、播报一下，试试看？我们有写了一段英文稿。
When we came in this morning, the piece of music that was playing was Dvorak's New World Symphony, and the work you've done in the studio demonstrates the realization of a dream. You've created a new world, and congratulations to Dr. Lee, to Mrs. Lee, to the faculty, to the students, to the alumni, to the parents, everyone who has contributed to the success of this amazing program. There's never been a more exciting time in the history of education to be a student. There's so much going on in our world with technology, so many ways for us to connect across the globe and to make the world a better place. And so Fusing is leading the way. Fusing is a global school. We're visiting from the United States because we want to learn about what Fusing is doing, and we want to have a relationship with Fusing in the future. Fusing is a place where dreams come true, and we're full of admiration for the success of the program that you've realized with this dedication ceremony today. Thank you so much for inviting us to join you. It's a great honor to be here.
典礼就到此结束。现在我们要请我们的贵宾到前面来，为我们这历史性的一刻留下我们的照片，留下珍贵的一刻。 那等一下我们会有简报的时间，但是可能我们的那个设备我们需要做一点切换的动作，所以可能需要可能我们后面有一些茶点，那可能来宾可以先到外面去用一点茶点，然后我们的设备要做一点切换的动作，要把设备换一下，才可以做那个简报的动作。所以如果稍微走动一下，参观我们的设备，或是要问一下我们的工作人员有什么特殊的技巧，现在可以稍微移动一下。
guests, we want to welcome you to come to Fuxing and to return the goodwill that we got from Chandler School when Dr. Lee and our teachers went to your school last May. We want to return that goodwill to you too. So before the trip, your stay in Fuxing, I want to start with a school introduction. Fuxing was a school built in 62 years ago. Now you can see this is our chairperson of the school board and our principal. Fuxing was founded in 1946 when kindergarten was first founded, and then in 16 years later, then we had our primary school, and then we have junior high school founded in 1968. In 2006, after about 50 years, then we thought that it's important to continue the education to senior high school. So we started our senior high school in 2006. Last year, we finally had bilingual school because we want to give students of different education so that they will continue their education abroad. And this is what our campus was like. In 1946, this is how Fuxing started. So you can see that we start from a very, very small room, a very, very small house, and then it became a very different school now. In 1952, this is our school board members. And 1958, we had our first year of elementary school graduates. In 1959, we started our first building in Fuxing in the Dunhua campus. That's where we were now. But so this is how our school was like. So you can see it was completely different. At that time, our school is only a 2-floor building, but now you can see it's an 8-floor building. So that's how Fuxing was like. It's a total transformation. So we don't see any piece of it left in school. Actually, there's only one piece of wall left to remember the history of Fuxing. And in 2002, we start the new construction on Dunhua campus. And then 4 years later, this is how Fuxing was like. But in the end of the year, this year, it will complete the all construction. So at the end, you can see it's a different view of the campus. And in 2006, which was 2 years ago, last year, then we start our senior high school. That is a new era of the Fuxing history. So what we want to do is that we want to cultivate students with great minds and nobleness. So our first priority is character education and moral education. The pictures, now the students on the picture here are our first year senior high school students. This is our school symbol. Now you can see in the middle of the symbol, there is a torch because we all expect our students to be the light of the world. And in the middle is the plum flower. That's our national flower, which only blossoms in wintertime. And we expect our students to be perseverant. And the triangle means the kindergarten, elementary school, and high school. So we are all in one. And the circle is the whole person education that we implement to our students. This is our school student numbers. Altogether is 2,900 students. So from senior high school to kindergarten, now there are 71 classes. So that's about the graph pie of the school student enrollment. And our teachers and staff, there are totally 230 people. Our educational philosophy is that we respect nature and human dignity. We seek a harmonious relationship and wisely use the knowledge of science and art to cultivate a whole person education. Because we believe that the education will give good quality, will help to fulfill students' potential, will change students' behavior, and will develop students. And we also believe that education is best accomplished through love. So we love our students and we practice what we preach. Now this is a Fuxing holistic education map. Now we all expect our students to have sound foundation of knowledge, to have ability to deal with real life, to have good character, to have order and discipline, to develop a good relationship with oneself, with others, and with environment. And also we want them to be happy, healthy, confident, and at ease. So to make each category well, then we have very detailed way of accomplishing the goal. So to cultivate excellent student is the goal of our development. Now this is a brief introduction, some pictures about the kindergarten, about our elementary schools. Now you can see we do a lot of activities that we want to give them chances to fulfill their potential. This was the picture that we took last year. We want them to have the concept of a nation. And this is our first year senior high school, that what they did during the high school year. And at the end of the year, we also did an English musical so that they can exhibit what they have learned in their classes. And this is our first bilingual class. We have 2 classes of bilingual school. Right now, they are only grade 1. Fuxing is a K-12 school, emphasizes on holistic education. So there are some competences that we want them to learn. We want them to learn to know, and we believe that reading is the key. So there are some things that we want them to, some abilities that we want them to do. And 2 of the most important are they need to have the ability to apply native languages and also foreign languages. So in the Chinese teaching, because that's our mother language, we all expect them to have fluency of the 4 skills. So we teach them different, we designed a modern and integrated curriculum and hold various activities. We also teach them our culture by doing different activities. This is what we do in class. We also emphasize on Chinese calligraphy. And also there are some activities that we want them to do, like they will read the poems. And also, another thing that in the classroom, we applied IT in the classroom. So all the classrooms are multimedia. So the teachers, they will need to use technology to facilitate their teaching. And then we also want them to focus on math and science teaching. So our teachers do a lot of hands-on activities in classroom. So they attend science fair. And also for art and music education, we will establish Art and Music Education Center this year. Now you can see on the board, on the screen here, is our PE class. That's what we do in our PE class. And they have different classes. So the students, they do not just study one sport. They have different kinds of sports. So they have tennis, they have basketball, and they also have karate and kung fu and taekwondo. So there are a lot of activities that they do. They do not just study and study. We also want them to do different things. And students also do ballet. So this is what they want to do. And for the foreign languages, we focus a lot on English activity, on English language, because we think that it's a national language. So this is what we plan for them. We do a lot of English activities. Okay. So we also do a lot of international exchange. This is one experience that we had with Faith School in Boston. And then 2 years ago, they had about 5 students coming to our school to visit and then stayed with our students for 1 day. So they did all kinds of activities. And they plan to come to our school next year to do some exchange program too. Okay. And then every year, we will send our students in summertime to go abroad to experience Western culture. We have been to America, we've been to England, and then hopefully we'll continue to do that in the States. And we also did video conference before, but at that time the equipment was not very good. But now when we had this studio established, we believe that we will have very good experience with our students, and that's what we hope to have. And bilingual department, the goal is that to help students who study abroad, because a lot of our students go abroad to study, and then we want them to equip not only English but also Chinese. Therefore, we start this program and school, we hope that they can be better. Okay, next page. And we also think that art is very important in student education. So we will start an art center this year after the construction is finished. And then there will be a lot of activities that students can do. So you can see there are art contests, there are art exhibition, there are music exhibition, and then these are all what we want to do to make our students equipped with a holistic education. And Fuxing campus, now we're going to see what Fuxing is like. Every classroom is like this. It's all multimedia. Now you can see they're all equipped with different facilities to help students or help teachers to teach. And this is our lab. We have 3 different labs. So students can do different experiments there. So this is our chemistry lab. So students can do, students all like to do the experiments there because they can really apply what they learned in their teaching. This is a physics lab. So students also do hands-on activities or experiments there. And this is our biology lab. Audiovisual room is one place that can help can hold a small workshop, so teachers can do in-service training in the place. And computer lab, this was old one, the new one all the guests has just seen it. Art and music classroom is one place that we can help students with this ability to do so. And this is our indoor gym, swimming pool, and this is a teacher's lounge, so teachers can stay there to take a rest. And this is our main gate. This is a rooftop garden that we use, students usually go there to have some snacks or to chat with their friends during recess time. Our school is also care about environment. So we use solar power panel, solar power system to facilitate the electricity of our tower bell. Our bell tower, I'm sorry. And then we also collect the rain, so we can reuse that to keep the fish pond and then water the plants. So because of all the hard work that we've done, Fuxing has enjoyed a very good academic achievement. So during the past 62 years, a lot of parents, they just want to send their children to our school to study. And usually there is a very long waiting list. So in 2006, 91.7% of students go to the best public schools. In 2007, there are even 93% of students going to the junior high school. So what do we expect? We have reached a lot. What do we expect to do? We hope that we will continue to develop a high school program and also our bilingual department. And also we will integrate new and innovative methods of the whole person education. We will continue to improve our teachers' professionalism. This is one motto that all students need to remember. They say, we are the torch of Fuxing. We are the light of the world. We give responsibility and honor to ourselves. We give friendship and warmth to our students. We give service and dedication to our society. We give love and care to the world. So all students need to memorize this because this is our expression to them. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. And now, I know Mr. Finch, you have also brought introduction about your school. Okay, so you want to come and introduce that to us? Thank you so much.
Chandler was founded in. Can you hear me? Chandler was founded in 1950 in Pasadena. We've been in existence now for 57 years. The school was founded by Tom Chandler and his wife Katie, and they wanted a school that was committed to very high academic standards and also a commitment to character education. And the school has been on its present site now for 48 years. Our mission is to provide each student with the most academically challenging program in an environment which is nurturing, balanced, and diverse. We have a reputation within Pasadena for being a highly academic program. We begin each year in our middle school, which is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, with an outdoor education program, and that's where these pictures are taken from. We take our 6th graders to the Joshua Tree National Park. We take our 7th graders to canoe on the Colorado River, and our 8th graders go to the Sierra Nevada. It's an opportunity for the students to get to know each other well at the beginning of the school year, and for the faculty to begin a relationship with the students also at the beginning of the year. We're just beginning to put together a master plan for our school because we want to tear down our current middle school facility and build a new middle school for grades 6, 7, and 8. We don't have plans to increase our student body as we do that. We currently have 420 students in our school, and we have 54 teachers in the school. So our average ratio is 1 teacher per 8 students. Our smallest class is 6 students, and our largest class is 24 students. We have 260 students in our lower school, which is K through 5, and we have 160 students in our middle school, which is 6 through 8. One of the qualities of the school that we really are proud of are the number of different students that we have. Different races, different ethnicities, different religious backgrounds, and what people have in common at the school is a real commitment to academic excellence and to the development of character. We put a lot of emphasis on what we call the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, fairness, caring, citizenship, and responsibility. So we talk to the students about those values on a daily basis. We are moving ahead with plans to increase the availability of technology for our students. Starting next year, every student in our middle school is going to be required to bring a laptop computer to school, and all of the work that they do in the classrooms will be done using a laptop. We feel that that's so important to prepare our students for the future. The laptops will allow the students to be that much more efficient in the way in which they produce work, to improve the quality of their organization, to be able to gather information from lots of different sources, and also to communicate more easily, not only with each other at school, but also with schools throughout the region and schools throughout the world. We have a field in our school where we do athletics. Lower school children, kindergarten through 5th grade, are involved in a variety of different activities. They'll learn how to ride a unicycle, they'll learn how to juggle, they'll learn how to play football, basketball, soccer. And then in the middle school, we have a PE program. We also have an interscholastic athletic program, so our students play against other schools in games like basketball and football, flag football, which is what the boys are playing here, and tennis and golf and swimming, although we don't have a pool at the school. This is an example of our 6th grade students. They do a circus unit in 6th grade, so they learn how to balance on stilts and they learn how to ride a unicycle. Our overall goal at the school is to really produce leaders with a conscience. We want our children to come out of our school with a solid grounding in basic academic skills. We want them to be strong readers and writers. We want them to be able to bring ideas together. But we also want them to be moral, ethical people who know how to respect others and who know how to lead others for good causes. And to that extent, we put a lot of emphasis in our school on community service. We look for opportunities to take our children out. There's Dr. Huang's son at the top there, Vincent. He's smiling out at the... we look for opportunities to take our children out into the community to provide service, whether that be reading to senior citizens or painting a house or planting a garden. We want to make sure that our children are aware that they have responsibilities to the community outside of school. We have a performing arts program at the school. We put on 2 productions a year in our middle school. We don't have the best of facilities to do this in. We use a multi-purpose room, which is one of the reasons why we want to build a new facility for the arts. But the strength of our school is really in our faculty and not in our facility. We put a lot of emphasis, as you do, on recruiting and retaining the best teachers. And in order to retain them, we send them on professional development opportunities to learn about new methods and to learn new techniques. They go to visit other schools or network with other teachers. And we really look for our teachers to be very active learners so that they are as enthusiastic about their learning as the students that they teach. Our library, which you see here in the middle school, has several networked computers. We have a wireless network throughout our school, and the library has really become the social hub of the school. The children go there to work together and to study together and check out books, research on the internet, and sometimes relax. We are not a bilingual school, but we want to move in that direction. And last year, we dropped French from our program, which is something that quite a number of independent schools in the United States are doing now. And we've just gone with a Spanish-only program. And our goal with Spanish is to make our students fluent by the time they graduate at the end of 8th grade. At the same time, we're also researching Chinese programs. Chinese programs in independent schools are rapidly growing for good reason. And we are looking at implementing a Chinese language program for our middle school students as early as September. We're taking a look at a number of different models at the moment. We have a uniform, as you do, and we really feel that the uniform is a way of bringing the students together, making them all look the same in many ways. Occasionally we'll have a free dress day like this, where the oldest children get together with the younger children in what we call school groups, and they'll do an activity together. We do this 4 times a year, and on the occasions that we do that, we have a free dress day. The children really like doing that. We have a strategic plan at the school. We're looking at the ongoing revision and development of our curriculum. Our faculty is divided up into departments, into academic departments, and every year they'll take a look at their curriculum and revise it. We want to make sure that our curriculum is challenging. We also want to make sure that our curriculum is age appropriate, that it fits the children that we're working with. And that's the Chandler School. Thank you.